Xiaomi Quince Pro has also been officially unveiled. Let me tell you with speed its features and specifications, since in design it follows the same line as its younger brother, with a square module for the cameras, with slightly rounded corners, although this design reminds me a lot of Poco devices or devices of lower ranges of Xiaomi. It seems to me that they should have gone for a slightly more attractive design, but that's my humble opinion. This device has a thickness of 8.35 millimeters in its thinnest version and 213 grams in its lightest edition. This is because it uses different materials for the back covers. The screen is 6.73 inches. What happened to Xiaomi? Is it losing those nice habits of having 6.67 inches on all its screens? Remember that in this case, being the premium series, it has very thin bezels, and that's why the screens have been able to have a bit unusual sizes. This screen has AMOLED technology and 2K resolution of 3200 by 1440 pixels, has 120 Hz in its refresh rate, peak brightness of 3200 nits, and obviously supports HDR content and everything you want. It is even protected with Xiaomi's Dragon Crystal Glass, which is said to be much more resistant than what we saw the resistance of Xiaomi 14. In the photographic section, we will have 3 rear cameras on the back, all 3 with 50 megapixel sensors. The main camera has again the OmniVision sensor with aperture f1.44, plus it has Zoomilix lens of excellent quality so that the light passes to the sensor as clean as possible. Then we are in front of a really very good camera, is very bright in terms of its aperture. Then we will find the 50 megapixel ultra wide camera, also with a 14mm lens, has f2.2 aperture and autofocus, so it is able to focus on small objects 5 centimeters away, so you can give you macro photography from this ultra-wide camera, something we did not see in the base model. Then we are going to find the telephoto camera, which in this case bets on a lens of about 120 millimeters, that is an approximate zoom of 5x with f2.5 aperture, and we will also find an ability to focus more or less from close at a distance of 30 centimeters. But considering that it is a 5 magnification lens, it is clear that also through this lens you will be able to have macro photography. This lens also incorporates optical stabilization, and the device in general will be able to record in up to 8K at 30 frames per second, although we do not yet know whether with all 3 cameras or just one. It will also be able to record in 4K at 60 frames per second, and the front camera is also 32 megapixels, just like the base model. Fortunately, in this Pro model, we will find Sony sensors. The main camera sensor is the Sony Lithia 900, a sensor of tremendous quality. And the telephoto camera sensor will be the IMX 858, which is not quite a flagship sensor, but very close. Meanwhile, the ultra-wide camera bets on a Samsung ISOCELL JN1 sensor, which isn't very large or very bright, so we don't expect such good results there. The battery has a capacity of 6100 mAh. That's an exaggeratedly large battery in capacity, but as you noticed, the device is still very thin and very light. The processor is also the Snapdragon 8 Elite, the latest generation, and we will find in the base model 12 GB of RAM with 256 GB of storage, and in the top model 16 GB of RAM with a terabyte of storage, of course with intermediate options. RAM is also LPDDR5X and UFS 4.0 storage. Both the base model and the Pro model come with HyperOS 2.0, which we'll talk about next, and obviously this model also has IP68, support for Wi-Fi 7, 5G networks, and also integrates satellite connectivity, although this feature will likely be exclusive to China should this device have a global launch. The price of the simplest model announced for China is 5,299 yuan. This is approximately $742, but remember that the prices here are not the same as over there. Let me know your opinion regarding these high-end devices from Xiaomi. Do you think they will conquer the high-end eventually, or will they still lag behind some competitors?